Last week's Jenkins Law Library video tip of the week was an introduction to Google Drive, and in that introduction I showed you how to upload a file, and we looked at a little bit the automatic syncing of your web-based drive with your drive that's installed on your computer. This week I want to talk about what's good and what's bad with Google Drive. One of the things I really like, and it's the most obvious thing if you're looking at it here, is that Google Drive really looks like Google Docs with a sort of a wrapper on it, or extra choices. And that's true. There's a certain continuity there. If you're a Google Docs user, you're used to looking at this interface. It looks very much the same. There's just sort of like a wrapper on it, or an extra layer with the Drive features. So I like the continuity there. It's easy for me to figure out what works and what doesn't, because I'm already used to most of the interface. Another thing that I like about it is there are embedded players for things like, for example, videos. This is one of my previous tip of the week video files, and there's an embedded player that allows me to play this online. I don't have to go and download it and use the Windows Media Center or whatever. What's neat, and another really neat feature, and this is one that I alluded to last week and I want to go in a little bit more detail this week, is that if you have a PDF that's not indexed, let's say it's just printed out pages that you scanned into a PDF, Google will OCR it for you when you upload the document. You want to make sure that your upload settings indicate that you're going to convert text from uploaded PDFs, and they'll OCR them for you. And this article is basically an article from the Lifehacker website about Google Drive that I printed out and then scanned into a PDF using our copier. So it's about as crude and raggedy a PDF as you're ever going to find, and yet once I uploaded it, Google OCR'd it. And for example, I'm going to search for Eiffel Tower, which I know happens to be in this document. No, I'm not going to get it that way though. They OCR it, but they don't correct my spelling. Now I'm going to get it. And I did a search for Eiffel Tower, and I found that it's in this document. And you can see that though there is the image part of it, they do the best job they possibly can to OCR the text. Now again, a lot of this is looking rough because I had a really ragged copy intentionally that I uploaded. But they did a pretty decent job considering what I gave them when they OCR'd this document. Okay, what doesn't work? Well, yes, they have embedded players, but in the case of MP3s, they don't. And I think the reason they do it that way is they want you to go into Google Play and upload your music files there, and that's why they don't have an embedded MP3 player in Google Drive. I wish they did, because I'd rather it be one-stop shopping, but I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to drive you into My Music. Also, the image files are supposed to be searchable once you upload them, but I've never gotten that to work for me. I put a copy of the Eiffel Tower, and I put puppies, and I can't search for them. So some of the things don't work quite as well, the image searching, and there's no embedded MP3 player, but I do like overall the features that are in Google Drive. I think they did a good job for its first iteration as it's hit the web.